The other thing we saw there was we saw steel being made by the basic oxygen process, but you guys know what a blast furnace is. It's that big black furnaces where they put the ore in. They use coke for fuel. They put iron ore in. It's mixed with dirt. And it turns into iron. The iron separates, they put in flux, the iron separates from the dirt. They tap it. It has a clay plug. They can break it. It taps. They have it running into a railroad car. It's called a torpedo car. It's shaped like a little torpedo with little tapered ends, and it has a big hole in the top. They pour the molten pig iron right into the railroad car. It's called a torpedo car. And that little locomotive takes the car inside where the basic oxygen furnace is. The basic oxygen furnace is this huge thing with a lid. So they remove the lid. A crane picks up the torpedo car and dumps it in the oxygen furnace. And they throw in a known numbered amount of scrap. They can throw scrap in and they can burn out the impurities. It's not like they're throwing any old crap in there. They know what they're putting in. And they're putting it in a molten bath, torpedo cars, one after the other, scrap, picked up with a magnet, dropped in. Then the lid comes down. There's an oxygen lance, vertical, going through the lid. They blow oxygen in to the melt at supersonic speed, and it burns out all the impurities and carbon. I don't understand the chemistry of it, but I was there watching it, and the room was shaking. And we were behind glass. We had hard hats on, goggles. That furnace made 200 tons of mild steel in an hour. And they have furnaces now that make 300 tons in an hour. Compared to the old days where you'd get a few tons in a day from an old iron furnace. From the old-fashioned iron furnace. So anyway, that was my exciting adventure at Bethlehem Steel. That was quite a tour. I want to go back.